Hi. Okay. So the case that I chose to talk about from our chapter 2 was the one about the NPR journalist Mary Louise Kelly and then the former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. I don't know how to say that exactly. But so for the micro level question, should Kelly have reported what happened after the interview? And I think, yes, I think that Pompeo is a very public figure and the way that he reacted, matters. I think that he also, never told her that the conversation was private. And so I think that she had the right to report it. I think that people could argue that she, shouldn't have reported it because it wasn't a part of, the official interview. But I feel like at the same time, the public deserves to know how leaders act behind closed doors. And I think, yeah, I personally feel like she had the right to report it. Moving on to the mid range question, which was, should Kelly have taken a recorder into Pompey's private room? And I think this question is really hard because I think that, obviously she didn't secretly record him. And I feel like if she did, a lot of people would have seen her as sneaky or something that she shouldn't have done. And I think it's hard because I think that a recorder could have proven exactly what happened. But I also feel like it could have made her look untrustworthy. But since she told the story honestly and NPR was able to back her up, I think that the situation was handled fine without a recorder. And I don't think it was necessarily needed. Moving on to the micro level question, which was, when should a journalist report off the record information? And to me, off the record means that a journalist agrees not to share something. And I think in this case, Pompeo never said that it was private or off the record before he started yelling. So I think that journalists can share off the record information if they never agree to keep it private, and if it's important for the public to know, and also if they check and make sure that it is true with what they were informed of. So I think that yeah, I don't know. I think it was fine, and I think that off the record information should be shared if it's something that the journalist feels needs to be shared. I think that, this case, it made me think about how journalists just have to make tough choices. And sometimes it's hard to figure out what you should and shouldn't say. But I feel like at the end of the day, the media and journalists, they're not there to be nice to people. They're there to ultimately find the truth of situations. And so anyways, that was, I think, my main takeaway from this case. Thank you.